Welcome back to another one of the 12 days of Freakmas Grubbas. On the 5th day of Freakmas, Grubba brings to you Mariolord14, the dog-kissing PDF file. To give you some context on this fella here, there are some videos floating around of the guy just straight up making out with his dog. Multiple of these videos, so you know, the looks here with this guy are telling the truth. You know, neck beard, his stature, classic Discord mod it speaks for itself. This guy is a creep. The dog kissing and pret allegations are a story for another day though. I figured today we could take a look at some of his newer videos, see what he's up to, where he goes into detail about his recent Discord server getting nuked and his subsequent comeback from that.
You know what? I think it's finally time I explain what happened to the server. I'm gonna be here a while, hold on. Shit. So what happened? I'll tell you guys what happened for me, like my side, and then I'll explain what happened first. So, I was just in VC, chilling with some fans. I think a TikToker was in there, so he left. What was it? Jello Eats? I don't know his name. Some fellow big back was in there. Anyway.
Oh my god. So every YouTuber and their mother comments on this guy's laugh after everything he says, but I can't help but talk about how much it irks me. This fella could be making any number of unfunny statements, really just breaking up his sentences to the point where sometimes it takes him twice as long, if not more, to get to the point of what he's saying, but mostly unfunny shit. Like, this dude just forces it so hard, as if he's going to tell you the funniest joke in the world. Meanwhile, it's just a normal ass, or in his case, a weird ass statement he's making. Don't even get me started on those little facial expressions, though. He contorts his face and mouth in what I can only assume he thinks are just funny or cute little ways, only to come off looking like a cornball. And it might just be that millennial humor shit, too, which, if you're anyone under, say, like 30, this shit has to stop. Just talk normal. Like, this dude is 23 acting like this. You are not a millennial. Stop it.
I think. Yeah. It was either that or something else, but yeah. It was a couple fans. We were just in there talking. I was playing the game, and then I got the call to go into work because I have a job.
The not so subtle flex that he has a job, as if that's not like the standard as a grown-ass man. This may have been some subtle shade thrown at Nova Online though, another lolcow that's super comparable to this guy, which is crazy that this guy's biggest op is another diddler such as himself.
And like the literal second I left the fucking call, everything was deleted. Like literally, I saw in real time. Boom, 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 boom. Every channel was getting deleted until it was just one channel at the end. And I'm pretty sure the server was called FN words or nuked LOL or some shit. I don't know. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was called FN words. Fuck.
Alright, Mariolord14, cut the baloney. We all know you say it, just say it with your chest.
Yeah, I'm not saying it. I'll get canceled for that. Anyway, and then, of course myself, I was like, it's over. And then, when they were done, they were like, oh yeah, we all nuked this shit. They were like, talking shit. Then I was like, whoever did this, pretty much, I said, go screw yourself. And I deleted the server. I did that. Because they didn't take my ownership. I still had owner. So, yeah. I deleted the server after it was destroyed because, I'm not going to keep that. It's depressing. And then, obviously, they got into, like, a little voice call. I couldn't join because I was at work and I was sad. Sad-y fook, if you dare.
Bro, this is another one of those millennial-ass stims he has going on that just really gets on my nerves. He seems to say that little catchphrase fairly often, too, like this post where he calls himself a little cutie. Yet, cute for sure is not the descriptor I'd use for you.
I was just very sad. I was at work sad. And then, when I had time, I was able to check the phone, and we found out who did it, but I'm not naming names because I don't want to cause more fucking drama than already is. But yeah, we found out who did it. If you're in the server, you know who did it. Like the new one. If you're in the new one, you know who did it. And yeah. So So who technically was it? Without giving too much away.
Being someone such as himself, surrounded by all these accusations of talking to minors, maybe it isn't such a bright idea to keep making these servers like this one. Just opening up avenues to speak to people online. It's only a matter of time until he gets wrapped up with someone else who, may be a little too young. It's a dangerous game he's playing. He really just doesn't play about these servers, though. Can I just say this here? This is a crazy side profile to have. Moving on, though, the rest of the video is just straight yap. We kind of got the point already. This fella got a server nuked and, is super duper depressed about it. Don't you guys worry, though, because whining about the server getting nuked isn't all Mario's up to. He brought back the one and only, everyone's been waiting for this, Vise, apparently, a character of his that he likes doing little evil skits with. Not much effort is put into the wardrobe here, though, considering it's just a goober wearing a headband with a red eyes filter on. What does he have to say to us?
Now you tell me this? Z. Zalago. They have been asking for this for a long time. And you tell me this now? When I'm done with this, I'm stabbing you, I swear. Yeah, swing your scythe at me. What's that gonna do? I have a knife and a knife whip. Don't forget that. Hello, mortals. It is I, Vise. Sorry, I was yelling at Z because now he tells me it's been a long time since we introduced ourselves. And I know the demon wants us to introduce ourselves in the server. We will eventually.
Alright, hold your horses there. A man such as himself, bringing his evil, Slim Shady personality into his server to do some evil shit, pairing up with the fact he's had some accusations, he kissed his dog. I'm smelling a not-so-good combination here. It can be such a hard watch sometimes, though. If there's anyone you could truly call just a walking, talking cornball ball of cringe, it would be him. That's on full display on this food review he did on the SpongeBob meal over at Burger King or McNick's or something, I forget. In all honesty, though, and this is hard to give the guy props for anything, this review does have a lot more substance to it than Nova Online's Nothing Burger reviews, not counting the fucking billion giggles he gives us, of course.
Hey, Chad. Y'all asked for it. Let's do this. SpongeBob meal. Okay, first things first. When I saw this fucking box, I nearly pissed myself with laughter. Because how... Imagine being a 23-year-old Mexican walking out of Burger King with this. Just imagine that. Okay, anyway. I'm gonna wheeze to death, I swear. Anyway. Open the SpongeBob. Oh my fuck. I saw the... Anyway. So. There's the Whopper. And, oh my... And then there's the tots. Oh my god. I didn't get the pie because it was out of stock. But yeah, this is gonna be an adventure. Hold on. I need to look the part. Wait, put the SpongeBob on the camera. There we go. Now we look the part. First things first, I'm gonna try the frozen pineapple. Bruh. This is fire. I can't lie. Like, this is actually fire. Like, I literally took a sip of it in the car and I was like, I literally did this. I literally did that. I literally did that, bro. It was amazing. Yeah, this amazing. If that's a sign I want to come, I'm gonna nut. Okay, now the Whopper. I didn't remove anything on it, so whatever. Oh my god, it looks... This looks so fucking cursed in person. Oh my god, this looks so fucking cursed in person, bro. Brother. Oh my god. Okay, anyway. Do this. It's a Whopper. I'll give you that. A Whopper with theatrics, if you will. It's still great because Whoppers are amazing.
Well, you know, sometimes it hurts me being reminded the age of some of these lol cows, because how have you truly gotten here at this point in your life? Have all these people dislike you so much, have that hairline, only be like, how are you only 2 years older than me? Like, we're at the same point in life. It's such a weird thing, such a weird thought to me. All right, that's enough of the little mouth ASMR from Mariolord here. I can't handle another one of Giggle Shit's laughs either. If he's going to have food in his mouth, at least. You see what I mean here, though? He gives us at least, you know, tries to put in the effort in giving us a more solid review of food than Nova. That's Nova's whole thing. His biggest op is better at it than him. Cut the giggles, you know, making out with his dog and talking to minors, and maybe Mariolord might be a big hit in the food review community. Lastly, in the most recently video, the guy gave us, we get some looks at the cankles and feet entirely for free. Just a calm little sock review out of nowhere, I guess. It's always interesting to me seeing a guy like Mariolord attempt to remain on the internet, though, after so much has come out about him. How could you possibly post your whole face talking about I'm some cute guys I just shaved, when half the people about to watch that video know about or have seen you mouth kiss a dog? It has to be some sort of shame fetish or something, right? Because if I was a freak burger like him and thousands of people got to see me being a little freak burger, I'd never let a device that connects to the internet touch my hands again in my life. I'm moving to Maine, working on a lobster boat, and living out my days in a cabin completely off the grid, because how do you move forward online in life like this after what's come out, has come out? I can't comprehend it. Thank you guys, though, for watching this Freakmas episode, though. Happy holidays. You know, thank you for sticking all the way through. I really appreciate it. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you liked it and want to see more shit like this, of course. Let me know, too, if you'd like a more broad and information-heavy breakdown of this guy's antics before. I wouldn't mind dropping, maybe an hour-long look at everything this Hispanic Nova Online clone's been up to. I do apologize to anyone who might have been waiting for this, though. You know, myself being a D1 procrastinator, my lazy ass had no work today, did nothing but hit legs in the gym and buy Arc Raiders, and couldn't put a video out until the last minute. What the fuck's wrong with me? Anyway, later, Grubbas.